was gonna do it again. No, okay. Wait. Sorry, I thought my stream was paused somehow. Anyway, sorry. Is that okay? Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be finishing the first chapter of Live or Die, and because there's only like 50 minutes left of chapter 1, I'm probably gonna start a little bit of chapter 2 this stream too. Initially I was thinking of ending it early, but I'm like, probably not a good idea. Okay. Anyway, so we just had the BDA, and no, you'll see. I'm going to do the investigation in the trial. I'm very curious as to who would have done it. Well, we'll see. Wait. Excuse me, I missed that, sorry. Yukito Yoshida, the ultimate lucky student, was dead. Oh, wow. Yukito? Yeah, I'm afraid Ayaka wasn't the one attacked here. Is he? I checked, he's not breathing. No. Huh? The speakers. This is a body discovery announcement. A dead body has been discovered. Yippee! You have some time to investigate the murder. After that, a trial will be held. I will contact you with further information soon. Stay tuned. Excuse my throat. What was that? This bear is surely having a good time. Oh. Ayaka! What's going on? Wait, no. No, Yukito! I think she saw him and then lost consciousness. Try to breathe slowly. But I know, but we don't want you to faint again. You might hurt yourself. She's a worry. Could you please take care of Ayaka? Take her somewhere else. Alright. What's going on in here? We heard someone screaming. Yo, what's... Whoa. Sorry to say. Oh, shit. Hey, let me through. What's going on there? Now everyone is here. Is he dead? I'm afraid so. Even Monokuma confirmed it. Monokuma? Yeah, it's me! Oh shit, he's here. Wretched bear. No one invited you here. Ah, meanies, I came here bearing with good news. Good news? There's a dead body here. Did you kill him? Tell me. He's not allowed to. I doubt it. No, he did it. Unfortunately, Rin is right. It wasn't me. As you may have guessed, it was one of you. One of us? That's impossible. Why are you surprised? I gave you a great motive, a setting, and necessary tools. I was just waiting until one of you would do it, and now they did. I can't believe it. It's happening again. Again? Have you remembered something? Just some flashes. A dead body. Monokuma. Despair. Damn. I'm sorry, I can't remember more. Hey Bear. If you know who did it, why can't you tell us? That's not that rude of a game. It can't be that simple. You'll have to guess this one by yourselves. Guys, could you come here for a moment? Wait, at the body? Yes, I mean, no, I mean, right next to it. Writes the message that he's probably spitefully pinning it on Megumi. He seems to have written something in blood with his fingers. A dying message? Yeah, it says... It says Megumi. What? Why my name? I don't know, that's what it says. What the hell? Does that mean she did it? Well, if you could have wrote the killer's name before dying... Megumi, are you the killer? What? Of course not. As if she would confess like that. Megumi, why? I know you liked Yukito. Oh, hold on. Fuck off, total AV. What are you saying? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. But the writing. Hey, it's not conclusive, right? What if it's fake? You mean the killer could have faked it? Right, like every single murder mystery story. Sorry, hiccups. Excuse me. It's not that deep. He wrote a name. Hey, are you all done? I haven't come here just to gloat. A vital discovery announcement has started a new phase of the game. An announcement? Ah, the thing we heard. Yes, whenever the first 3 people other than the killer discover the body, I play the announcement and the fun begins. So the good news is I have the exit system, so the good news I have is that the exit system is now been activated. Only one of you may leave this place. May? Well, it's not certain yet. As I told you, excuse me. As I told you, you can't get caught. But we haven't caught the killer. What do you mean? We've got the name right here. Oh, shut up, everyone. It's not as simple as that. Give me a sec. Now, I will tell you what we're going to do. I will tell you what we're going to do. You will also get this information in your monopads after that. Basically, we're going to hold a trial. A trial? Yeah, a festival of suspicion, where you will try to identify the killer. Of course, I'll be first to give you some time to investigate. Nope. I will first give you some time to investigate. Sorry, misreading. Check the body, look for clues, ask for anyone's alibis. I don't care what you do. At the trial, you will discuss your findings and then vote on who the killer is. If you get the right answer, the culprit will get punished, but while the rest of you will continue your peaceful life here. But if you guess wrong, the culprit will win the game and get to leave this house, and everyone else will get punished. Alright, so explaining the trial. That's all there is to the trial. Hey, can I have a question? Sure, ask away. You keep saying punished, but what exactly do you mean? Execution. Oh no. Well, that's simple. Execution, of course. What? Execution? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's as simple as that. Execution. Goddamn death penalty. So that's new. Right, you haven't told us this before. Of course you hit this little fact with us. Well, I'm telling you now, so stop complaining. So basically, no matter if we get it right or wrong, someone will definitely get killed. Yeah, that's the point. So cool. Yeah, this is crazy. What if you refuse to participate in this? You'll die still. That's simple. I will execute everyone, killer or not. And that's what he said, sorry. So basically, we don't have a choice. You could say that. Alright then, come on, chatter. Get the investigation. The stakes are high, so you don't want to come up empty at trial. How are we supposed to do this? Well, I told you, do whatever you think is necessary. But I won't leave you all alone. Don't worry, I have a gift for you, Monophile. A gift? Yeah, a Monokuma file. This basically has all the information about the victim. A perfect starting place for your investigation. You, the detective guy. Yeah, you're the smart one here, so I'm giving this to you. Okay. It says Monokuma File 1. Does this imply there will be more? That depends on you. Okay, so victim Yukido Ishida. Time of death approximately 10:30 p.m. Oh, so he died overnight. Just a half hour after the nighttime announcement. So he died. That's right. Right after the nighttime started. So he's been lying here the whole night. There's more. The victim was discovered in the laundry room. The body was laying on the floor of the laundry room. Cause of death, stabbing. Several small stab wounds have been found on the victim's back. Oh, so someone... Hold on. Another wounds have been found. So this kind of sounds like it could possibly be a sneak attack? That's all? Well, I can't tell you what happened exactly. It's something. We'll have to do most of the investigation on our own. Anyway. Monokuma File 1 added to the truth bullets. Okay, that's all from me. Good luck. No, it don't take too long investigating, or I may get bored and start the trial anyway. Left? He left. So, what do? We investigate. Why? We already know it's Megumi, but it's always good to, like, triple check. You don't want to die, do you? Making a mistake. Yes, it does seem pretty likely. Can we just get her and get this over with? I'm telling you, it wasn't me! Everyone, please calm down. Leave these arguments for the trial. For now, we have to gather as much information as possible. How do we know she won't fake evidence while we're looking? Investigate in pairs. Oh, I will accompany her. Is this alright with you? Okay, I guess. Then it's so. Megumi and I will conduct the investigation right now. The rest of you can look around too if you want. Just over to you. We're still locked in here, you know. Megumi, let's go. Make sure to check everything that picks up your interest. You may also talk to other people. Some of them may have important info. Alright, let's see how investigation works. You need to check the clues you've already found in the inventory. Oh, and Monopod has been updated with new rules. Okay, Rule 11. Once a murder takes place, a trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving participants. Oh no, it says participation. If the guilty party is exposed during the trial, they alone will be executed. If the guilty party is not exposed, they alone will leave, and the rest of the remaining participants will be executed. Is that it? Oh, as a reward, the surviving blackhead will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the mansion. Oh, and the body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people other than the killer discover a body for the first time. The killer game and trials will continue until only 2 surviving participants remain. Is that all of the... Oh, no, that is it. There's no arrow. I want to bet that the red X's are evidence, or are points where you can collect evidence. Do you want to check the board? I really don't want to, but there's no way around it. Click on the element you want to investigate. Okay, one thing I couldn't remember is the color of the knife. Wait, there's something blue on him too. Anyway, the color of the knife is pink. Okay. So that kind of tells me that it's most likely a female participant killed him, most likely, unless the killer or Yukido stole the knife from someone else. Oh no, that's the cursor. Okay. I'm like, I don't remember seeing that blue thing before. Never mind, sorry. Alright, let's see what we got. There's something in his pocket. A piece of paper? What does it say? Oh. I changed my mind. Let's meet in the laundry room after midnight to discuss the plan. Oh. Interesting. I wonder what plan did they mean. Oh. Here we go. I'm afraid I know. Did Yukido propose the plan to someone else? Someone changed their mind. What does this mean? Who could have written this? Well, most likely the killer. Yeah, they lured Yukido with that note and then killed him. That's horrible. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, that was just the note being added to the truth bullets. The name. It's my name. Indeed it is. But I haven't done it. If not, you must ask yourself, why is your name written here? Why? Well, Yukido couldn't have written that. He had no reason to. Did he? I'm actually surprised. Maybe she's gonna wait to tell him at trial, like, I guess. Anyway. The only reason I could think of is that the killer did it to confuse us and direct suspicion on me. That is possible. You should also ask yourself, what would it even be possible for Yukido to write this? What do you mean? Think about it for the moment. Kind of going on. I'm kind of noticing maybe he didn't write the message. I mean, his one hand is covered in blood, so possibly. But I don't know if it was Yukido or the killer that did it, but we'll see. Name written in blood is added to the truth bullets. There's a small knife. I missed that, I'm sorry. There's a small knife lying here. It's covered in blood. Most definitely the murder weapon. Does it mean this is the murder weapon? It's highly likely. It's one of the knives given to us by Monokuma, right? The handle is pink. Does that mean a girl did this? Most likely. That's possible. However, you must keep your mind open for possibilities. Why is this so complicated? Knife next to the body is added to truth bullets. Oh, knives given by Monokuma is also added to the truth bullets. Yukido's hand is covered in blood. Is there anything else noteworthy about it? do you remember our conversation 2 days ago? Ah, yes. He said Oh, that's the... He said he had an accident and he could barely move his hand. Wait. Wait, that's the hand that's... That was the hand that had mobility issues, I guess? I don't know what to call it. But is this relevant to the case? Don't ignore any details, even the smallest ones. Yukido's injured hand is added to the truth bullets. Okay, so unless I'm getting it confused, this hand is the one that doesn't work. So that means he could not have put the message down. He would need his other hand to do that. So I'm starting to think this was most definitely done by the killer, unless I'm getting the hands mixed up, but whatever. Also, my theory of Yukido writing her name down in spite was incorrect. The killer must have figured out their plan. Or Yukido told them that they came to Megumi first. I think that's all that's there. Alright, what else we got? Oh! In front of one of the garbage cans. Oh! What is this? A bloodied poncho? Coat? Seems like someone was trying to get rid of evidence. A coat covered in blood. There has to be something to do with the case, right? Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, it's covered in blood. So, obviously, the killer wore a coat to shield himself from the blood. Very likely. But it doesn't really tell us anything about who brought it here. Oh well. Oh well. Bloody coats added to the truth bullets. Alright, let's see, where are the red ices we got? Oh, Fu, how could this happen? Don't worry, I'm sure everything is going to turn out fine. Takeshi was one of the... Was it Takeshi or Alucard that he made the deal for? I can't remember. I think it was Takeshi. Hey, Ren. Hello. Do you know anything that might help us? I still suspect you. It's the most logical thing to do. But I think I've seen something important. Ooh. I know who might have been the last person to see Yukido before the murder. Whoa, that's not super important. Who is it? Apparently Haru? Is this somebody there, right? Haru? How do you know that? I saw them talking in the corner of a hallway. I think they didn't notice me because they just kept talking. Unfortunately, I didn't hear anything they said, but they looked pretty agitated. Oh, okay, so he went to Haru with his deal too. Wonder who else he went to before dying. When was it exactly? Around 10 p.m., just before nighttime. Oh. I doubt Haru did it. He's literally the antagonist. So just a half hour before the murder. Yes, that's why I said he might have been the last person to see him alive. Other than the killer, of course. Unless he is the killer. Well, that is also possible. Thanks, Rin. This might prove very important. Rin's account has been added to the truth bullets. I wonder how you were planning to get out of this program next. Oh! Just give up Megumi. Don't make it harder for everyone else. I'll see you at the trial. Oh, these are the knives used to prepare dinner, and one of them's missing. Wait. Oh, one of the big knives is missing. Which means someone took it, of course. Could it be the work of the killer? It's not impossible. Damn, these are supposed to help make delicious food, not kill people. The same kitchen knife is added to the truth bullets. wait, there's a bunch of the blue and pink knives here. Wait, are those? Yes, the same knives that Monokuma gave us. There's a lot more than we were given. Seems like we got quite a few spare ones. But if they're just laying here, anyone could grab one. Spare knives is added to the truth bullets. Okay. So now that possibly makes it... So now it could be anyone who did it now. But it also depends on who left them out. Did Monokuma do that? I feel like he wouldn't do that. Maybe? Or maybe the killer or someone else found them. Whatever, we'll see. Hey Sayuri, have you seen anything important yesterday? I don't trust you, she said with a cold glare. Okay, but do you want to help the investigation, right? Well, I haven't seen much, just a small detail. Anything may be important. Oh, alright. Yesterday evening, I saw Ayaka come out of the kitchen with a big knife. Okay, so she's the one who took the big knife. A knife? Yes, a kitchen knife. Okay. Theory, I do believe she probably took it to protect herself, even though she had the other knife. I don't know, maybe she looked more intimidating with the bigger knife, and that's why she took it? Or maybe it was just using it for something else. I guess we'll see. She was looking around. I think she didn't want to be seen, but I saw her anyway. Don't you think it was suspicious? No, I wouldn't suspect Ayaka of anything bad. You never know. Right now, I'm suspecting you. I know. Thanks anyway. Sayuri's. Oh, Sayuri's account was added to the truth bullets. This is horrible, Yukino. I have nothing to tell you. I don't know what to think about this. Oh? We should probably check Yukino's bedroom. Maybe we'll find something important there. The bedroom's done. 2 days ago, Yukino came to my room, and then he offered me. No, that's enough of this. I have to talk to Ryo about that. Hey, Ryo. Yeah? There's something important that I haven't told you yet. Oh? Oh, explaining it? Whoa. I know, I still don't know what to think about this. There's supposed to be something connected to the case, obviously. Maybe he offered the plan to someone and they got mad, so they killed him? I wonder how this is connected to the note we found. Person with a plan for murder gets murdered himself. I haven't told anyone because I thought they would suspect me even more. Yeah, that is possible. Let's keep it between us for now. Yukino's visit was added to the truth bullet, along with Yukino's murder plan. Sorry, my throat's a little dry tonight. Alright. Another note? What's that? It looks like a piece of paper. Well, yeah, but what's on it? Oh, some kind of a list. A list? Oh, it's the order of who he asked. So, 1, Megumi, 2, Takeshi, 3, Haru. What? Why am I number 1? I'm sorry, but I don't think it's coolest hairstyles or fashion sense. Best fashion sense. I don't know. Let's take this list and see if it becomes relevant at some point. List of names is added to the truth bullets. I'm gonna check the bathroom. There's like 3 people here. Hey, you're not planning anything suspicious, right? Just calm down. Oops, am I in danger now? Oh, hey, Megumi, so, gosh, I'm sorry for looking at you like that, but, you know. I know, I'll prove my innocence at the trial. That would be cool, really. Have you seen anything noteworthy yesterday? I don't think so. From what I've seen, Yukito has barely said anything yesterday. Just mostly stayed back. Maybe it's just a small thing. Yes? Oh, wait. Right after breakfast, I saw him speaking with Takeshi in the corner. But when I came closer, they suddenly went silent. I don't know, it's probably not important. It's something, thank you. Chidori's account is what happened to the truth bullets. Good luck with the investigation. Oh, okay everyone, time's up. I'm bored of waiting. Huh. We didn't get anything from Mayaka, I doubt she'd say anything. I hope you were thorough with your investigation, because your very lives depend on it. Now it's time for the trial. Please gather in the main hall in front of the elevator. I'll be waiting in the courtroom. The elevator? I thought it wasn't working. Oh well, let's just go there. Hey Megumi, you're late. Everyone's here already. Maybe should be afraid of what's going to happen. Hey, let's not decide the culprit just yet. The trial still hasn't started. You still think I did it. But I know that I didn't kill Yukito. He knew it too, but he will never be able to speak again. And that means that the killer is someone in this room. I still can't believe it, but soon I may have to accept it. Alright, everyone's here. Now, enter the elevator. It will take you to the courtroom. In the courtroom, the fate of all of you will be decided. I can't wait. Please come quickly. Oh, it's time. I'm scared. Let's do this, everyone. Sorry, my chair moved. Sorry. Are you ready, Megumi? I don't know. You have to be the one who will solve that case. You must prove your innocence and uncover the truth. But why me? Don't worry, I'll help as much as I can. But you will be the one who will deal with the decisive blow. So it must be me. Alright, I'll do it. After all, no one knows as much about murder mysteries as I do. I will do it for Yukito and for myself. Everyone entered the elevator, shaking with fear. And there's the elevator. The elevator slowly descended, making a terrifying sound. Are we going toward death? No, I will not let it end that way. It's going lower and lower. Just how low are we? It felt as if we would never leave this elevator, but unfortunately, we did. Oh, you're great! You're finally here! Took you long enough. So, how do you like the courtroom? It's huge. Why would someone build something like this so deep underground? I don't want to be here. Tough luck. I told you the trial has mandatory attendance. Anyway, the courtroom is super realistic. It took a lot of cash to decorate it like that, so you better appreciate it. I hate it here. Now please take your designated places. They should have your names written on them. We did as he asked. Then we actually felt like we were in a real courtroom. Hold on. Oh no, I was about to say, there isn't a spot for Yukito, but he would have been right here. Everyone looked at each other. You could feel the tension in the air. It was unbearable. All of us were just about to put our lives on the line in this insane performance. At least one of us will not make it out of here alive. And it began. A game of life and death. A mystery of life and death. A trial of life and death. Whoa. Real trick bullets. I'm not reading these. Alright, trial time. Let's see who did it. Trial starts. Let's begin with the basic explanation of a trial. During the trial, you will present your arguments about the murder and vote for the culprit. Your votes will be decided at the trial's outcome. If you correctly identify the culprit, only they will get punished. But if you make the wrong choice, everyone else will get punished and the culprit will get to leave. Are you absolutely sure that one of us did this? Yep, there's no doubt about it. Have fun, huh? Can whoever did it just confess? Please do it. At least if you have a shred of dignity, they won't. Sorry, excuse me. Don't be stupid. This will never happen. Alright, enough of the introductions. Let's get going. Start with a basic summary of what happened. So in short, one of us murdered Yukito. Yeah, last night in the laundry room. Sorry, hiccups. Maybe we should discuss the murder weapon. And I think I have some ideas about it. Why not? It's as good as a topic as any other. Alright, let's go. Sit. I have to do this. I need to listen to everything that the others say and look for important points. If I miss anything, all of our lives may be in danger. Oh, tutorial time. Hey, you're about to take part in your very first non-stop debate. Non-stop debate is the most basic part of the trial. Basically, other people will state their arguments while you have to look for their weak points. Or flaws, I guess. Every statement has a weak point. However, each of the statements only has one lie or mistake that you need to identify. Oh. Okay. If you think something is wrong with the statement, just choose to dispute that claim. And then you have to pick one of your truth bullets that contradicts that claim. And just like that, your rebuttal is complete. You could go through the statement an infinite amount of times. There's no penalty. Also, nothing bad will happen if you dispute the wrong statement or if you choose the wrong truth bullet. You will just feel a little worse about yourself. I'll come back later for more tutorials. Good luck. Okay, so we need to identify the murder weapon. Wasn't he just stabbed in the back? Yeah, but we have no idea what they used. That's wrong. Wasn't there anything left at the scene of the crime? Oh, I missed what it said. Sorry about that. name written in blood knife next to the body would be the second one. Actually, we have a pretty good guess of... I'm so sorry. Actually, we have a pretty good guess on what the killer used. Remember the knife we found next to the body? It was covered in blood. Yukido's most likely. Ah! Aha, so that was the murder weapon. This is one of the knives that Monokuma gave us, right? So someone actually used it, huh? That seems highly likely. Wait a moment. What about the other knife? What other knife? I think you have to be more specific. Oh, you know, the missing knife from the kitchen, the big one. Okay, so she noticed it too. True, there was one knife missing from the kitchen. Oh, I have not heard of that. Ah, yes, the one that Ayaka took. Ayaka? What? Ayaka, did you kill him? No, of course not. Nini, please calm down and stay rational. Okay, but why did she take the knife? I'm scared. Scared? Hey, don't bully her. I'm not. What are you scared of, Ayaka? That someone would kill me. Okay, so my theory of her using it for protection was right. But the question is that she had her own knife, did she not? Or maybe it wasn't on her hands. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone kept their knives. I wanted to protect myself. I can understand that. Maybe Yukido should have taken a knife too. I doubt that would have helped him much. Okay, but how do we know it was just for that? It was not impossible for Ayaka to take... I missed it, sorry. For Ayaka to take this knife and kill Yukido. Was that... Okay, so it was Ayaka who took the big knife from the kitchen, right? She said she had it with her on the night that Yukido was killed. It's a very sharp knife. You have to be careful not to cut yourself with it. So someone could easily use it as a murder weapon. Since Yukido was stabbed, it could have been done with this knife. Oh, I don't know which statement's incorrect. Oh, hers is wrong. Okay, since Yukido was stabbed, it could have been done with this knife. Oh yeah, the missing kitchen knife. No? Oh no, the file. Wait, what would the file say? Okay, hold on. I might be missing something, but let's see. No, that's not it. Huh? The kitchen knife being... Oh no, we were talking about the kitchen knife, not the pink knife. The kitchen knife being the weapon would clearly contradicted the monofile. How so? That's simple. The kitchen knife has a very large blade, but the file clearly Oh, I missed that. Clearly specifies several small stab wounds. So the knife was too big for those holes. Yes, actually. Yes, such a large knife would have left much bigger wounds. Which means it could not have been the weapon. So Ayaka's innocent. For now, I guess. Man, I'm so relieved. Not necessarily. All I'm saying is that she couldn't have used that knife. Well, very, very well then. So I understand that we settled the small pink knife as the murder weapon, right? It's very possible. So what information does that give us? The killer must have used the knife they were given by Monokuma. And that means it was certainly a girl. Hey, why a girl? Are you that forgetful? The knives had gender-coded handles. Pink ones were for girls. I hate this unnecessary gender coding, but it does help us find the killer. So we can assume that the killer was a girl for now. Look at me think that. What, me? Does the knife prove the killer was a girl? These knives were given to us by Monokuma. Blue ones are given to boys, and the pink ones to girls. The one we found one such knife in the laundry room, and it had a pink handle. So that means it had to have been brought there by a girl. That could be debatable. What's the last one? Unless maybe the killer switched their knife with someone else's. I might just take 4 or 5. Yeah. Missing kitchen knife. Knife next body. Spare knives. No, we don't know if it was a girl, because there were more knives like that other than the ones given by Monokuma. Alright, so it couldn't have been done by a girl. Or could not, whatever. Someone killed him. That's all that matters. More knives? Yes, we discovered a whole stash of knives in the tool shed. They looked exactly the same as the ones given by Monokuma. They had the same colored handles, blue and pink. Okay, but how do we know that the culprit even knew about those? Maybe they just used their own knife anyway. No, they didn't. And how do you know that? It's simple. If one person left their personal knife at the crime scene, it would be an most obvious case ever. So naturally, I checked everyone's knives, and everyone still had their knives on with them. Alright. Oh. It makes sense. If the killer left their own knife, they might as well have left their calling card. I was pretty sure that this case would not be that simple, but I had to check anyway. So we now know that the murder weapon was taken from the tool shed. Okay, but does that mean we're back at square one again? We didn't learn anything about the culprit. We didn't learn anything at all. Oh, hi, it's me again with another tutorial. This one will be simple. You already know how to participate in the non-stop debate, right? Usually you have to dispute a claim, but sometimes you will have to agree with the claim instead. Just select the statement that you want to agree with and pick agree. Then pick the truth bullet you want to use, as usual. It's that simple. Good luck. Alright. We still didn't learn anything about the culprit. No. Maybe it was a girl after all. She took a pink knife from the shack. Or perhaps it's the opposite. The fact that it's pink suggests a boy. Ooh, possibly? How does anything suggest anything here? We're lost. What if the knife wasn't actually the weapon, it's just a decoy? Either statement 3 or 5, but we'll see. Oh no, okay, so maybe it's the opposite. The fact that it's pink suggests a boy. Okay, so it's claim 3. Great. Oh, Sayori's account. Nope. The knife's given by Monokuma. Okay, I mean this one's explained. Alright. Yes, I believe Bryn may be right. What exactly do you mean? The fact the knife is pink may at least suggest the killer was a boy. Oh, so the killer's possibly male. Why? That sounds like backwards logic. Reverse psychology. Aren't you the one just trying to convince us it's not you? No, let me explain what I think Bryn meant. See, the knife was left at the scene for some reason. I think the reason was to implicate someone, or at least a group of people. If the killer could have chosen any knife from the shack, it's only natural that they chose the opposite color of their own. After all, if we believed that, the killer would have been out of the suspects list. That's more or less what I thought. The killer wanted to confuse us by using the color opposite of their own. Okay, but what evidence do you have that this theory is correct? Exactly, you might just be talking nonsense. We have no evidence, but I just believe that there's slightly higher probability that the culprit is a boy. Okay, that's enough of that. This contradicts our main theory. Right. Why are we still talking about weapons and not about the main piece of evidence? The main piece of evidence? You know what I'm talking about? The name written in blood, right. Right, the victim with his dying breath, writing the name of his killer on the floor. Although, was it really the victim? I don't think so, because, like we saw in the investigation, his useless hand, or unusable hand, was the one that was covered in blood, not his good hand, so he would not have been able to write her name, but you know, it was most likely done by the killer. That sounds horrifying. Look at me, did you kill him? Hey, we don't know that for sure. I told you it wasn't me. Of course you could deny it. Everyone, please calm down. We just want to know the truth. Look at me, can you stop this, or should I help? Everyone, it's blatantly obvious that this killer's name is a fake. Fake? How do you know this? If you have any evidence, tell us. If you knew something about Yukito, one look at his body will tell you all you need to know. Megumi, can you show them? Which is the fact that his unusable hand is the one covered in blood, which means he couldn't have written it. I know, I said that already. It's me again, time for another easy tutorial. Now, you will be shown a photo of an important scene. You'll be able to highlight any part of the photo you want. The job is to find the part of the photo that holds the answer to the question at hand. After that, as usual, you will have to pick a truth bullet. Good luck with your photo adventure. What proves that the name written on the floor is fake? His bloodied hand. Okay. Yukito's injured hand. Got it. His hand. What does that mean? You see from the photo, you can clearly tell that the name was written in blood with Yukito's right hand. So it means it could have been Yukito who wrote it. Why? Stop making sense. Ryo and I spoke to Yukito once we were investigating the rooms. Ryo confirmed that if necessary. Sure. Anyway, Yukito told us that he injured his right hand and he could barely move it at all. Oh. So how would he, as he was dying, suddenly use the very hand to write my name in blood? And with such nice letters, no less. You're right, we're not going to be able to do that. I guess if he wanted to write a name so much, he would use his left hand. He would have to use his left hand. What if he couldn't move that hand? It's very doubtful. The only wounds he had were on his back, so there's no reason to think his left hand was unavailable. So that... I'm sorry, I missed that. So how was that name written? Well, by the killer, obviously, right? That is the only possible scenario. The killer took Yukido's dead hand, or took dead Yukido's hand, used his blood, and wrote Megumi's name. It fit perfectly with the pink knife he also left at the scene of the crime. A perfect setup to make Megumi the obvious suspect for everyone. See, the killer not only wanted to kill Yukido, but he also wanted to make sure that we wouldn't identify him. So he used the game's tools and exit the mansion safely. Smart. Wow, that's our next level here. And so in short, we now know that Megumi is most likely innocent, right? It certainly seems that way. Yeah. Oh, I was so sure it was you. I'm sorry, Megumi. I understand it's not your fault, it's the killer's. Sorry, give me a sec. Just gonna adjust my position. Oops. It's taking a lot longer than I wanted to. Right, let's get them together, yeah? Sure. Anyway, that means it was a dead end. We still haven't learned anything. Do not worry, I'm sure we're getting closer to the criminal's identity. And how do you want to do this, if we may ask? Let's bring up the big guns. For starters, we know for sure that someone here was planning a murder. Wait, what? You knew about someone's plan? Oh, they're gonna talk about... Megumi, help me out with this one, will ya? So they're gonna be talking about the plan he came to first to Megumi about. Alright, I already said this before, but now it's confirmed that he did not write Megumi's name down out of spite. The killer did in order to throw the game off, in order to throw the trial off. Yukido did. What? Yukido? How do you know that? I know because... Oops. I missed what that said. Question. How do you know that Yukido was planning something? Check the truth bullet. The note? No, the plan. Okay. What? But he was the victim. That's why this is so ironic. He ended up the one planning a murder, but ended up getting killed instead. So you said that Yukido wanted to kill one of us? Not exactly. Basically, Yukido came up with a plan, but he wanted someone else to use it. For reasons. It was weird. How do you know that much about it? Well, I was the one he offered to first. He wanted me to use the plan and kill someone. And you refused? Well, of course I refused. What else could I do? So, can you tell us something about the plan? Did Yukido want to kill, and who did Yukido want to kill, and how? Yeah, maybe it's something connected to how he died. Well, I refused to hear his plans, so I don't know any details. Oh man. You could have listened to him and then turned him down. I know, I was thinking that too, but that could kind of make Megumi an easy victim, possibly, if Yukido decided to kill her because she knew about his plan but refused to take it, or refused to accept it, you know? I don't want anything to do with it, so why would I listen to the murder plan? No matter, we won't change it. No matter, we won't change that. We won't change that. We won't change that anymore. So what do we do now? Let's just continue with the discussion. Alright, let's do it. What are we even supposed to do now? Megumi doesn't have any important points about Yukido's plan. Maybe he didn't do anything with the plan after all. It's not like we know anything about him offering it to someone. That's a lie. Not a lie, sorry, that's a contradiction. He offered to other people, as the note said. What if he got pissed off and just killed himself? With that many wounds in the back, I don't think so. No, Rin's account. Alright, let's see. According to Rin, he saw Yukito talking to Haru yesterday just before nighttime. They were apparently pretty agitated. That's right. Yukito came to him just before nighttime, the same way he came to me the night before. So there's a high chance he came to him with the very same proposition. Well, damn. So Haru, it's a question for you. What did you two talk about? Very well. I will tell you everything. I remained silent so far because I felt like it wouldn't help us find the killer. More importantly, it would cast suspicion on me. Excuse me, which I didn't want. Of course. It's true, Yukito came to me with an offer. He told me he had a murder plan and he wanted me to carry it out. I asked him why it had to be me, and he said he felt like I was the right person for it. I let him talk for a while, and he explained his plan in detail. Oh, he knew, he told him. So he told you the plan? Yes. It was interesting, but I wasn't planning to commit murder. I told him that I had to think some more about it, and then he left. Obviously, we didn't want to continue this topic because the next morning, he was already dead. Damn. So if I may ask, could you tell us the details of his plan? Right. Right, maybe it had something to do with his murder. Of course it had. This is when it gets interesting. What do you mean? I mean, Yukito was killed by someone using his own murder plan. What? The same murder plan? How? The very same. To make it more clear, I'll just tell you Yukito's exact plan. Number 1. The killer lures their victim to an empty room, preferably at night. The killer takes a knife of the opposite color of the one given to them by Monokuma from the tool shack. Oh, so the killer was the one who found those extra knives, possibly? Or no, Yukito found the extra knives. They attack the victim with several quick stabs. They leave the knife on the floor and then use the victim's blood to write a name. The name has to be someone of the opposite gender to the killer to fit with the knife, of course. Finally, they participate in the discussion with everyone else, but try to clumsily defend the one they set up to be the false culprit. Because of that, they wouldn't be suspected of even if people found out that the person had been set up. That is all. But this is exactly what happened. Right, except the victim was the one who... I'm trying to kind of get through this a little quicker because it's taking a while. Except the victim is the one who came up with the plan. Now that is very interesting. But why would that person kill Yukito of all people? He was just there. Logically thinking, it could be because they wanted to get rid of the one person who knew their identity. If they killed someone else, Yukito could have blackmailed them and threatened to reveal what they did. The killer must have been scared of Yukito, it would seem. She thought, puzzled. Yukito approached me and Hiro. Now, where else did I see the two of us together? With all that information, I think I can deduce what happened. Ooh, you have reached the halfway point of the trial. Do you wish to save? It's me again. You know what that means. A tutorial. You're about to play a minigame called Logic Drive. In Logic Drive, you drive a metaphorical car through the routes of your mind. Just drive forward until you see a question appear. Pick the road corresponding to the correct answer and go on. If you choose the correct road, you will be able to continue forward. Otherwise, you will have to repeat the question. Just get through the several questions and you're done. Good luck. Alright. So, what list was prepared by Yukito? Potential victims, potential killers. Or what? Oh. Potential killers. Correct. Who did Yukito approach first? Megumi. Correct. Who could have killed Yukito? Someone who knew the plan. The left. Correct. Oh, we did it. Summary. So, I'm not going to read it out again. So that's what happened. Yukito prepared a list of... I missed it. I'm sorry. Of people that could become murderers. I don't know what he based it on, but it's not important now. Did he feel your hidden murderous instincts or something? The first person he visited was me. The last was Haru, sorry. And one of the people he spoke to was the one that killed him. They did it using Yukito's own plan. And we know that Megumi couldn't have been the killer because she didn't learn the details of the plan. At least it sounds convenient. So what, that just makes me get Haru? Certainly, Haru is one of the suspects. But we don't know how many people Yukito visited apart from us. Sure about that? However, there is one more thing. There is one detail in Yukito's plan that only applies to a single person. What detail? Remember that the culprit was supposed to divert suspicion from themselves? Write the name in blood and leave the knife at the crime scene, right? Yes, that too, but we don't know who did this. There was one point that actually applied to their actions at the trial, though. What do you mean? Oh, I think I know. You refer to the point when they're supposed to defend the person they wanted to cast blame on. Exactly. At the lowest point, almost everyone here was either blaming me openly or was at least distrusting. I'm not going to grow, of course. He was the only one who knew about Yukito's hand. Therefore, he had a reason not to suspect me, however. But there was still one person who didn't know this, but they still tried to defend me clumsily, but still. It wasn't just any random person. What do you mean? What do you mean? Takeshi? That's not right. Takeshi. Oh! Okay, I guess it's kind of piecing now. It sounds like Takeshi is the murderer. Because he was on that list and was second visited, so he knew about it. Takeshi, it was you. What? What do you mean it was me? You were the only person who defended me. So, I did it because I wanted to be nice. Now, in exchange for that, you want to cast blame on me? I'm sorry, Takeshi, but this is how it looks. That's some crap. Okay, let's discuss it. Alright. This is bullshit. Did Takeshi do it? Is it true that he did... It is true that he did defend Megumi during the trial. Yeah, but that might just be a coincidence. You're just picking me up at random. There's nothing that connects me to this. That's a lie. You're really agitated for someone who did not do it. The nope, the list of names. What? Remember that list? We found it in Yukiro's drawer in his bedroom. I can confirm that. What does it say? It only lists 3 names. Megumi, Takeshi, and Haru. What do those names mean? I think that's pretty obvious. Right. Based on what we know about Yukiro's actions, I could assume that this is the list we've been talking about. The list of potential murderers that he wanted to speak to. Oh, I see. I am the first one on the list, and I was the one who he contacted first. Before his death, he spoke to Haru, who was listed 3rd. And in between the 2 of us, there is Takeshi. It's getting interesting now. That would mean that at some point, between talking to me and talking to Hiro, Yukiro did in fact contact Takeshi. Okay, so just a quick moment. It kind of looks like I'm not going to be able to have any time to do any of chapter 2, so I'll probably just edit the title when I finish. Anyway. He could have told him his plan, which means Takeshi would have been able to use it against him. All the way up to defending me on trial. Oh, come on, this is pure what? This is pure what? Conjecture. We don't know if he stuck to this list. We don't even know for sure if it was made for this purpose. You don't have any proof that we spoke about anything at all. That's a lie. She saw you. Actually, how do we know that Yukiro spoke to Takeshi? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh no, Chidori saw it. Hold on, I'm listening. You mean me? Yes, you were the one who told me that. Oh, right. Well, we did. I thought we witnessed it too. Maybe. But after breakfast, you saw Yukiro and Takeshi talking, but when you came closer, they stopped. Sounds almost as if they were discussing a murder plan. Unless you want to tell us what that was all. Unless you want to tell us that it was about something else, Takeshi. Fine, I'll talk. He came to me after we ate and took me to a quiet place. When he started talking about his plan, it was pretty crazy. I didn't say anything about that because I thought you would say I did it. Well, it seems like we'd have a reason for that. Of course I refused, and after he told me the plan, I said it was stupid and left. Was that really what you did? Yes, of course I said no, just like the room. Besides, if I agreed, he wouldn't have offered it to Haru later, right? Oh yeah, good point. Oh, except that's a contradiction for a reason I'm trying to remember. You only knew of the plan and refused and then killed him, is what I was going to say. That is true. He'd end his mission at Takeshi. But Takeshi didn't expect it at first. Well, I don't think Takeshi is lying right now. Don't you think that? Yes, it's highly likely that Takeshi refused Yukiro. But that just makes him even more suspicious. What the hell are you saying? Okay. It could have been Megumi. If you say it's me, why not her? Well, Megumi would have to learn the details of Yukiro. Then Haru, he did hear them, and he didn't even refuse outright. Now you're just trying to pin it on anyone. Because it wasn't me. Why don't you understand? What, Takeshi? I thought you were cooler than that. Okay, it's statement 2. Oh, not statement 2? Oh, wait. The note in the pocket? Oh. Remember the note was found in Yukido's pocket? Ah, that note, but what does it have to do with that? It's pretty obvious it was written by the killer, right? To lure Yukido to the laundry room. Yes, indeed. The thing is, it's very unlikely that Haru wrote this. First of all, Yukido must have found it just after talking to Haru. Haru would have had to leave it before their talk and then quickly meet up with Yukido. More importantly, as you said, Haru did not outright refuse Yukido. Asked him for more time to think. Yes, but the note clearly says, I've changed my mind. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, suspicion's back on Takeshi then. It implies the author first refused Yukido, but only then changed their minds. Then they want to meet him to discuss the plan again. Out of all the people Yukido spoke to, there's only one person who heard of the details of the plan, then refused to carry it out. And that was Takeshi. Oh, come on, this is stupid. You're just speaking whatever comes to your mind. I did this? Ridiculous. What, you want me to fucking go? Hello, it's another tutorial. This time we'll be talking about duels. I hope it doesn't sound scary. A duel happens when another person directly attacks you on trial. To win, you need to remain composed under pressure. Between your lines, you will be bombarded with questions regarding the case. You must give the correct answer to every single question in the group to proceed. If at least one of your answers is wrong, you will have to redo the whole group. You remember all the details about the case. Good luck. Let's see how this works. It's totally ridiculous. I didn't do anything. You have zero reason to connect me with anything about the crime. Yukido first approached Takeshi. First or second. He told him Ro's plan in Takeshi originally refused. Yukido went to talk to Haru. Takeshi later contacted him with a note. Your name was on the paper we found in Yukido's room. You also know for a fact that Yukido contacted you and at first refused. This would fit the contents of the notes Yukido had. I barely knew anything about the plan. How was I supposed to carry it out? I never did anything that was listed on that plan. Oh, his shirt changed. Look. Oh man, I'm not sure how I didn't notice that. Anyway. The killer lured Yukido into the laundry room and attacked him with a knife, and they used blood to write Megumi's name. They then wrote the name of Yukido's right hand, and Yukido died of blood loss. It was very likely that you carried out the plan. After all, you defended me at trial despite the initial clues against me. I just wanted to be nice. Is that bad now? There's no evidence that I killed Yukido. It could have been anyone here. Yukido was killed using his own plan. No, the culprit's plan? Okay, sorry. No, sorry, he is the victim. That's why. No. In his room, Megumi found a murder plan. A list of people. Originally, most people people accused Megumi. The culprit was supposed to defend Megumi. The culprit went into plan. The culprit went with the plan, changed the plan. No, that's not it. The culprit, no. You're the only person who fits all the criteria we narrowed down. You listened to Yuko's plan. You refused him. You were on his list. You defended me. Everything fits, Takeshi. Takeshi, all the clues lead to one conclusion. If you have anything to defend yourself, please say it now. Of course I have something to defend myself. Where's the well? You have nothing on me. Nothing. Apart from defending you, I haven't done anything. I have not written any note to you. I have not thrown away any bloody coat. We didn't say anything about a coat. It's the fourth one. And I certainly have not written your name in blood. Just leave me alone, will ya? Stay on the floor, obviously. Slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue. Fuck. I'm trying to say slip of the tongue. Thank you, Takeshi. I think that's the end. What do you mean? You just said something very interesting. I said what? You said you never threw away any bloody coat. Yeah, and? Wait, what bloody coat? This is the first time I've heard of it. What a cliche mistake, Takeshi. The coat was never brought up during today's trial. What? For some reason, every time we discussed the details of the crime, we did not mention this one. Many people thought it was insignificant. No matter. Can you tell us about... Can you tell us about what coat you're talking about? Of course, the killer used a coat to shield themselves from the blood. After the murder, they threw it away in the trash. Ryo and I found it during our investigation. It was covered in blood. Since it was never mentioned during the trial, the only people who would have known about it should have been just Ryo and I. Not counting the killer, of course. Ugh. What if I also found it during the investigation? It was just lying there. Anyone could have seen it. Takeshi, you didn't do any investigation. You were walking in circles waiting for them to finish. Oh, shut up. What do you know? I haven't done anything. Absolutely nothing. Leave me the hell alone. Takeshi, please let it go. We've reached the end. Everything has become clear. Would you like to summarize the case for us? Alright. Just clean up this mess and list all the important details. Right, I can do this. Hi again. Time for the last tutorial. Every trial has an end. The last part of each of them is a summary. During the summary, the entire case will be well summarized. Wait, what? We will go through everything that happens in the comments. At some points, you'll be asked to fill in some details. Just pick the correct answer and move on. You made it this far, so this will be a breeze. The whole case started when Yukoto came up with a murder plan. He wrote a list of people he wanted to offer this plan to. First, he decided to visit me. He told me about the plan, but I refused before he gave me any details. Then after that, he came to the culprit who listened but refused. They listened to the plan and its details, but refused. The third person Yukoto visited was Haru. He also listened to the details, then asked for more time. At the time, the culprit wrote a note to Yukoto and left it in his room. After coming back to his room, he found the note asking him to meet him in the laundry room. The culprit went to the tool shack where they took a knife with a pink handle and an old coat they put on. Yukoto arrived at the place mentioned in the notes, the laundry room. The culprit attacked him by surprise. Okay, so it was a sneak attack, and stabbed him several times in the back with the knife. After the murder, the killer left the knife next to the body. And also took Yukido's hand, covered it in blood, and wrote my name on the floor. After that, they took off the bloody coat and threw it in the trash. Finally, during the trial, the culprit continued with the plan and defended me, pretending to be on my side. They were sure that no one would think that they were actually setting me up. And the person who did all that was you, Takeshi Kizuna. And that's it for the trial. And that is it. The whole case. It seems like Takeshi has no more objections. Takeshi, why? Alright, if I... Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a few seconds. Too fast. Alright then, if I may interrupt, it seems like you've reached your answer. That means it's a voting time. Please vote using the panels on your desk and choose who you think the killer is. Oh, and by the way, make sure you vote for someone, otherwise you will be punished as well. So there's really no way around it. Alright, let's do it. Let's see the verdict. Will it be right, or will it go all horribly wrong? I can't wait. Oh, that is absolutely correct. The culprit who killed Yukido Ishida is none other than the very own YouTube star Takeshi Kizuna. Why? I don't want... So you really did murder him? There's no doubt now. Takeshi, how could you? Takeshi, I think you owe us an explanation. An explanation? Well, that changed, though. It's over. It came to me with a plan. It was crazy. At first I got scared and said no, but later I thought maybe that could be my chance. So we won't get out of here, and they won't let us out, you know? That's because we're part of some sick entertainment for them. Everything is because of that bear. Me? I thought that maybe I could get out of here somehow. And the money? Sure, it was a nice bonus. I could use that to fund my next projects. But most importantly, I wanted out. My fans. My fans are waiting for me, you know. They're waiting for me. The algorithm's gonna bury my channel if I don't upload anything for so long. Yeah. I'll be finished and forgotten. And that's why you killed Yukido? For the algorithm? So, most of you would have done the same in my situation. I really don't think so. Believe that as you wish. Takeshi, you bastard. We've reached the truth, but didn't make any of us feel any better. I felt like it was even worse. Because now we know for a fact that one of us became a murderer. And that hurt me even more. Was the fact that it was Yukido who started it all? He came up with the murder plan. He wanted one of us to die. He started the events that resulted in his own death. Could I really trust anyone anymore after that? No, but I'm not angry at him. The true villain here is not Yukido, nor is it even Takeshi. It's Monokuma and the people behind him. They're the ones that truly killed him. Now, isn't this interesting? Just being so desperate to leave that you actually killed one of your friends. People are truly fascinating. I love to watch you all. And Yukido's plan? How evil it was. Planning to have one of your friends kill another? He looked so nice and friendly, but in truth, he was a malicious schemer. You guys must be full of despair, right? So many emotions, such intense experiences. All this leads to even more delicious despair. Oh, shut up. We know it's your fault. Right, you were the one who caused all this to happen. What Yukido thought, what Takeshi did, it was all because of you. I was so angry that I actually wanted to physically attack him. Stop, don't be stupid. Ryo helped me come to my senses. Right. Damn it. Yeah, better listen to your friend. You don't want to end up with one of the victims list, do you? Anyway, you guys did great. I'm so proud of you. You reached the correct conclusion and captured the evil killer. So it's time for our culprit to receive his punishment. What? I don't want... Let's just wait a moment, okay? I had no choice, you know. You did murder him. There's no other way around it. You could have stopped that plan at any given moment. But you didn't. But I... Please stop. We know what happened. We all know. We also know that the real culprit is Monokuma. In a way. Without you, Yukiro and Takeshi would still be able to live in peace. Everyone, we must stand against him and to whoever is controlling him. We don't have time to fight amongst ourselves. Oh, how interesting. Good luck with that. Regardless of that, though, we still need to get on with the punishment. We can't wait any longer. No. Oh, shut up. You brought it on to yourself. Please stop. I've prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate YouTuber, Takeshi Kizuna. Wait. It's punishment time. Game over. Takeshi has been found guilty. Punishment time. Ooh, Monokuma presents Takeshi Kizuna in aggressive monetization. Okay, let's see how the executions work. And then we're done. We saw Takeshi tied to a pole. Oh, he couldn't move at all and he looked terrified. And then a single coin came flying at him at the speed of a bullet. Oh! Whoa! He grazed his cheek, causing it to bleed. Suddenly, a ton of other coins started flying at him at the same direction. Countless coins all coming at him. They were hitting Takeshi in the face and everywhere else. Oh, his shirt changed again. His entire body was covered with concrete. And then a giant golden play button appeared above. It hovered over his head for a moment. And it came crashing down on him, crushing him. Oh, it was much bigger than I expected, of course. The only part of his body that was still visible was a bloodied hand. That was it? It happened before our eyes. What happened before our eyes was absolute despair. No. Whew, that was intense. I loved it. How about you? How could you... What? Is this really happening? I don't believe this. This was an experience? I don't want that. What, you didn't enjoy it? Ah, poor you. Well, if you don't want to see something like that... No, I missed what he said. Well, if you don't want to see something like that anymore, just accept your life here and stay in this place forever. I told you, that's always the option. All of this happened because you guys wanted out so badly. You bastard. What do you actually want from us? Oh, that's simple. Pure, delicious despair, the same kind I are overflowing with now. You guys are the best entertainment ever. You'll pay for this, bear. I told you, it's your own fault. Just don't kill each other if you don't want to. That's it. If you can do it... Oh, I missed what he said. That is, if you can do it. Now then, I'll be going. Bye! He disappeared. That's quite a show you did here. There must be a reason. What are you suggesting? Isn't it obvious? I'm sure the people watching us. I'm sure there are people watching us and they're enjoying it. Enjoying all of this? So do you think we're in some mafia game and rich criminals are betting on who dies? That is highly likely. Or maybe some super rich bastard got bored of regular TV shows and kept us as his entertainment. Also possible. Either way, some very powerful people want to keep us here. No wonder help still hasn't come. Damn, we're screwed. No matter what we do, nothing can help us. I wanted to tell her to keep hope, but I couldn't. Monokuma left, but we all stayed here for a while. We were unable to accept what just happened. And now, what was still ahead of us? No one could say anything to change the mood. But no one wanted to be the first to leave either. Hey, Megumi. You did it. You found the truth and proved your innocence. I guess. But you don't feel so good about this, do you? How could I? That's good. You can't feel okay about it. Remember that feeling. Use it to use it to fuel your determination. You will need it going forward. My determination, huh? Good luck. That's right. I need to stay strong. I will never forget Yukido and Takeshi. What they did and what happened to them, we must learn from this so it won't happen again. That's going to age poorly. Or at least, that was what I was hoping for them. End of chapter 1, the struggle survivors. Sorry, I can't speak. And we lost 2 students. Alright, so that took a much longer than I expected, so I didn't really get much of chapter 2 done. Or any of chapter 2 done. But I'll just edit the title when I put the stream at when I finish streaming, but yeah. Anyway. Alright. So I kind of looked ahead of the second chapter. It's actually much longer than the first chapter, like the creator said in the comments, in the chat or whatever. Anyway, so we'll be continuing with chapter 2 tomorrow, unless something happens. But you guys will be first to know if something goes wrong or if something happens tomorrow. But yeah, anyway. And also, apologies for not actually doing any of chapter 2. The trial investigation were 50 minutes, so I thought it would take me. I thought I wouldn't have enough footage for an hour and a half, but I guess I did. Anyway, I'll see you guys again tomorrow night with chapter 2 of Live or Die. Alright, goodbye.